Yo, it's your boy Young Mino back with another video, and today we are gonna be reacting to when criminals are smarter than the police, cause most times this is what happens. So yeah, let's get into it, but before we get into it, just like, comment and subscribe. Let's go.
There will always be people who commit crime, but not everyone can get away with it. These criminals not only outsmarted the law, but they did it in style. Like this prisoner who channeled his spidey senses to parkour out of jail. And let's be honest, that's pretty impressive. But what's not as impressive is whoever designed the...
Not to lie, ne? That guy is actually smart, cause how can you do that? For real, you saw how he climbed up there.
Prison. Imagine all Michael Scofield had to do was climb upwards to escape. Or just master the art of faking an injury. Footballers can do it to fool refs, so what's stopping convicts doing it to trick the police? He had...
Like, that guy just came there and acted like he's in a wheelchair or what. My question is, like, how did that play off? Like, he just turned into what's his name? He turned into that guy, the sprinter, the black
The whole hospital hoaxed. No neck brace was gonna stop his legs. And judging...
He act like a patient. 1 minute he's a patient, the next minute he turned into Usain Bolt. Check how he jumped it.
By the way he moves, he could have been a marathon runner if things were any different. If never let them know your next move was a person, it would definitely be this guy. With the agility and unpredictability.
Actually, that guy, like, he never ran fast, not to lie. If you saw how he ran, he ran like a dumb person, not to lie.
Ability of an NFL running back, he makes the cops look out of his league. I guess this proves that the...
Wait, how did that work? Cause now he's getting back into his car. Tell the police the number plate is 504 NYM. Now I look like a snitch, but yeah.
The Tom and Jerry technique works in real life too.
Yeah, actually you came with the person. Why you went out of the car? You could go with him. Or you are too scared for that.
The police force often see their job as taking the trash off the streets. But this
nigga jumped into the trash can. I wonder if they'll catch him.
This kid flipped that on them completely. Being the master of hide-and-seek paid off big time. And luckily the officer counted longer than 10 before searching. You can run, but hiding isn't a rubbish idea either. Just like this guy.
You're telling me someone can sit in a trash can for like 30 minutes straight and not have back pain and those things? Nah, that's not possible for me.
I found out. When trying to escape the entire SWAT team, you'd think he was doomed either way. But not when you had sneak level 100. Turns out using cartoon logic in real-world situations can actually work.
You guys doing that, you know, those things where you find something, I don't know. Like example, you have a lamp, you just put the lamp over your head and you think, that's TikTok things. If they don't catch him, the cop is dumb, a blind person, not to lie.
All he had to do was disguise himself as a coat hanger? Look, perfect camouflage.
Yeah, boy. But nah, the nigga thought too fast. He was thinking too fast. Let's continue.
When you need to lose your wanted level in GTA fast, this is the way to do it. When pursuing a suspect, cops definitely don't get paid enough to go base jumping. That target is gone with the wind.
Did a flip. He made the cop dumb. He did a flip before jumping down.
You really can't afford to take your eyes off criminals like these. He was not waiting around. When you give some people a window of opportunity like that, they'll leap through without hesitation. And something
The window like that
tells me they won't hesitate in firing the guy in charge of holding.
The guy is running like he has $1 million on the line. Like, hey, he's running like it's the 100 meter dash.
Him too. But there's nothing like a bird's eye view to see the incompetence of others. Hiding in plain sight never worked as well. They say the thing you lost is usually in the most obvious place. Well, that doesn't mean we always look for
him here. And these guys are just dumb, way too dumb for someone to hide at the back of a blue car and you can't find him. You're right near him.
There. Whilst others are
they pulled up 4 deep and they can't even find him.
Thinking outside the box, the smart ones hide in it.
Guess there's an ad.
Imaginative people use their talent in various ways, whether it's writing, painting, music, or the master of being hidden. What other reason would you carry around a giant?
But wait, how that guy, like, how is it possible he came with that in Clash for this? Actually, how can you think that fast? That's my question.
Giant slinky. Then evading the police? If you can use your initiative as well as this crook, then maybe the law might give you a pass.
I think this is fake, cause if you check like the UK police and that, I don't see them going around with dash cams, especially the ones with this, like the ones who look like traffic cops and that. I don't see them going around with like dash cams. So how is he filming this?
As for creative expression.
Yeah, check here. Do you see any dash cam? There ain't no dash cam. I only see like a walkie-talkie, and this was a setup. It was planned. Nigga, this fake as hell.
Even when all exits look sealed off, opportunism is always.
How can you think to run away from the cops when you see this close to catching you? That's my question.
One jump to freedom. It definitely helps if you leave the gate open for the other prisoner too. That's one way to multiply your problems.
The other guy, like, I thought like he's part of the police, like he's also chasing the other guy, but he's running away.
Can't be as fun, but too.
But not to lie, the guy is smart. For him to run away like that, I give him props for that.
And the cleaning lady had to tidy up the situation. Blink and you'll miss it. This prisoner decided he no longer needed a lift and went by foot instead.
Nah, you telling me that's a police car and he just came off like that? This guy is smart as hell.
The smartest criminals adapt to their surroundings, and he figured on such a bumpy road, who'd notice if he hopped out? And those there to witness just decided they saw nothing. We've all watched YouTube videos about how to get out of handcuffs. And by the looks of it, this lady definitely did her research. Police didn't know they were dealing with Catwoman. She had flexibility.
She's gonna like steal the whip and that. Nah, these people are on another level. Like if you check, the way she came out of that handcuffs fast like that. Nah, I can't.
Ability and IQ to get herself out in style.
God dang. She pulled off with that thing. I wonder if they'll catch her fast. But of course they chased her on the highway and that.
What kind of thief robs an ATM in front of a crowd of witnesses? Maybe one disguised as a repair.
To tell the truth, some thieves are dumb. Like they don't use their brains. That's why they always get caught. I never stole, so let me not speak here.
Airman. Everyone just sees a man.
Actually, never mind. That's smart for you to act like a repairman and still, nigga smart as hell.
Doing his job, but the actual job was robbing them blind. Can he fix it? Yes, he can. Well, sort of. Now all he needs to do is investigate the robbery in his police disguise.
iPhone or iPad is disabled. Franzen or keeps crashing.
What's going on? I'm tired of ads. I'ma just get YouTube Premium at this point. I'ma just get YouTube Premium. If I'm reacting to something, I'ma just get YouTube Premium. Cause this thing is, you know how annoying this is for you to get an ad every time like this. Man, that shit is annoying. Yo, let's continue.
You can find get-rich-quick schemes everywhere, but 90K in 30 seconds definitely takes the cake. These thieves were...
What's this thing? Like I always see if someone has to steal like this newer cars, like they coming with cables like this and they just take it like that. I don't know what's going on.
Able to hack their way into a Tesla by unlocking its doors. Way to give a car major trust issues. Elon Musk may have designed one of the hardest cars to steal, but it was no...
If they come with like this thing, this cable they go like this with, so you're telling me the car will just start up like that? Ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way that's possible.
No match for these smooth criminals. I've heard of a hit and run, but this is more of a grab and go kind of situation. He may have been the...
How did he fit in that? Like, actually, how did he fit in that? And how will he come out now? That's my question. Let's see.
Smallest guy in class, but he measured up perfectly for this to happen. So there's a way you can actually win the fluffy toys of your dreams by cheating, claiming not just coins, but the
That nigga grown as hell and he climbing in the desk to steal kids' toys. Actually, man, please just invest your knowledge into school, please.
morale of many. Some criminals use stealth and subtlety to get what they want. Others go in heavy. Sure.
Actually, where did they find these things for them to come here and steal like this? That's my question. Because I'm confused as hell. Like, for someone to go get a bulldozer and just come and smash into a thing like this, ain't no way.
Bank stick-ups and complex hacking can work, but he went down an alternative route, the old-fashioned smash and grab. You can't argue with that. This is the closest thing we get to blockbuster film-style heists. But if you don't want...
Yo, to tell you the truth, next time if you want to just steal something, that's like rent out a pickup truck once. Then you come in with your mom's whatever minivan here and stealing a thing. Are you mad?
To create a scene, this is the way to do it. He heard that slow and steady wins the race. Well, apparently that logic works for jewelry theft too. Why run when you can just walk away? He basically deactivated her fight or flight, stealing a $16,000.
The guy that said, "Can I please see this?" Then he's like, "Hey, I'm walking away with it." Plus, the thing is 16K. For you to lose a 16K ring, are you mad, man? Plus, she's old.
$1,000 ring never looked more simple. And how was she to know that that guy asking to see it under natural light was actually a member of the dark side?
Like, questions I ask myself, like, he just stole your ring. Why you going inside, not chasing after him? Like, some people are way too rich for them to have things. That's the thing, not to lie, I can't.
CCTV cameras are the bane of any thief's existence, but some know it's all about angles. Having the world's slimmest television comes with a cost, and this smart thief took full advantage.
Bro, where did he put it, actually? Check out how he's moving out of the store backwards and you think he's not suspicious. Hey.
Life's good, except when your TVs keep disappearing.
Actually, in the last clip we saw, it looked like he never even had it in his hands.
Maximize your
Not to lie, now I'm tired of this ads, bruh. Like, YouTube Premium has to be the biggest investment I must get once. Cause, hey, these ads are way too annoying for me. Yeah, let's continue. Bro calmly walked out of the store. Immediately he went out and he started bolting. He's like, hell nah, you ain't getting me here.
Escaping locked rooms by crawling through vents in the ceiling only happens in movies. Yeah, hold on to that. Not everyone who wears sport jerseys can move with athletic precision.
What type of handcuffs do people have? Like this police, do they even have real handcuffs made out of something? Is it made out of plastic? Cause how does someone just go like this and smash those handcuffs? That's my question. Let's continue.
But he combined both physical and brain power to get himself out. Is that an admission of guilt? Or just a more extreme version of, I won't talk without my lawyer? These two inmates proved the old saying very true. One man's trash is another man's ticket to freedom. It may be...
I'm confused. Like, actually, like, if you push in a trash bin, you can know, like, you can feel the weight. If it's a person's body, you know how heavy a body is, actually. Then if it's trash, you know how heavy trash is. Trash ain't that heavy, bruh. Then for you to be pushing a whole grown human being around and you don't even feel that it's like a different thing, that's a mad thing to be doing.
Even more difficult to wash off that prison stink, but they won't care, because the best getaways aren't always the cleanest. You know you've made it in the criminal underworld when you've got a street name. The snake burglar knows a
Like you crawling on the ground like they can't see you. That's my question. And they call you the snake burglar. You are sliding through this thing. Are you okay in your head, man? Let's continue with this thing, man.
thing or two about motion trigger alarms. They say if you want truffles, you gotta get in the dirt with the pigs. And if you want $8,000 in cash, crawling on the ground like a snake gets you the money. When making a plan, it's important not just to think outside the box, but outside the flock.
The motorbike and is just running after the thing. Crazy.
Two sheep rustlers had a method that was foolproof and wool-proof. I've seen Tom Cruise run on moving train roofs, but can he do this?
Bro, stealing a whole sheep. Nah, that's something else, dog. Nah, hell nah.
Having kids is expensive, so this dad thought of a cunning way to cut down on costs a little. I guess that's one way to train the next thieving prodigy. Nothing like using your own child to help hide a stolen laptop. Bet everyone has different family traditions, so who
stealing a whole ass laptop and shoving it? Hey, let's continue with the video.
am I to judge? Just like when I let my dog off the lead. This suspect didn't think twice before making a break for it. Before his guilt was decided in court, he already decided he'd be marked absent at the trial. They say you can't
Just waited for them to just take it off his leg and he said, hey, Usain Bolt, I'm gone. You can't do shit about it. Nah.
can't outrun justice, but with speed to burn like that, he makes a pretty good case for being able to.
Hey man, like this is the third ad I got right now, not to lie. And it's a t-shirt. What would I wanna do with a t-shirt, man? A third ad I got in this video, man. I'm tired of ads. Let's continue.
When the ex-construction guys hitched a plan to escape prison, they made it look too easy. Whilst others were rioting, these guys saw the chaos as a ladder and took full advantage. All they knew
Where are, like, you know, I'm asking myself, like, actually, who are they, like, people who guard them? Like, where are the guards there by the prison and that?
all they needed to do was to follow some simple steps to freedom. This lady didn't even need a kid for her master plan. Her outfit of choice was enough to get her a new TV. She dressed to impress. But in this case,
How is that possible? How is she walking with a TV up in a skirt? Nah, that's something else.
Swear that robot